Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the family. If you are new here, welcome. I'm just Bex. If you are a return watcher or subscriber, hi, welcome back. I'm so glad you guys are all here. As always, it's a good time. You know, I'm here to help you heal and let you know whether what you're feeling is right. I'm confirming and validating. I'm never telling you anything that you don't know, right? Like, that's nothing new. Because that's what tarot's for, right? We use divination responsibly. If we feel that we're not in a good headspace, we just don't watch it for a while. Please make sure, please, collective, make sure that you are checking in with your spirit team, that you're thanking your spirit team, and that you truly are using your discernment. That is a beautiful gift that is only given to a select few. So use it, right? Only take what resonates. Whatever doesn't resonate, you just leave it on the table for somebody else to pick up and see if it fits, right? So I have been trying to get I don't want to say different cards, right? But a different way to read the energy. But also that is part of using divination responsibly, right? You have to read the cards the way they come. Like, you cannot abuse it that way. So what I've been doing, is sort of reframing questions, you know, not to like over ask or anything like that, but just rephrasing questions. And I can't get around it. And this is not to make you afraid. This is not to make you feel like you need to worry, because that part of your life is done. And I can't stress that enough. Yes, will you have worries always, right? Because some of us in this collective are worry warts, and that's probably a generational curse that you're working on healing. But we have big hearts and we care, right? Even though we have put up boundaries, we still worry a little bit. Like, you will always have a little bit of that in you, but you've learned how to focus it and redirect the energy. But those who are not learning and listening, that is the energy that is very heavy. Is all like, what I am feeling is not our collective's energy. I'm always in tune because I'm part of that collective. But what I am feeling, this pressure in the neck, headaches, this like rock in your stomach, in your gut, and tension, just tension on the shoulders and heaviness, you know, like it's almost so heavy you feel sluggish, right? That is what's happening to the other collective, okay? The karmic collective. And I don't see an end in it. And that's the problem. And as long as it's around, right? Especially right now, because judgment is here, it's gonna be in the energy. So I got to address it, because as soon as we address it, it goes away. And the reason I started this video when I started it is I heard record the damn video. And it was when I was pulling cards. I used my Dark Goddesses deck. It's okay, look at her. She's like, oh, I can feel it, Mom. I used my Dark Goddesses deck because I'm like, okay, these bad bitches, like, what's happening? And when everything was great. And then I was clarifying Santa Muerta. And right underneath her is healing with Isis and self-love with Oshun. Okay? The Five of Swords is what clarified the Santa Muerta. The Ten of Swords was right before that. That's the energy of like an HIT. That's the energy of premeditation. That's the energy of predatory premeditation. That's the energy of hiring somebody to take care of someone. This is a very painful ending because someone would not stop. Now, we also have Lilith here, but she is clarified with the sun. And that's this collective coming into our light and understanding the depths of what was done, swimming into that black ocean, that dirty, murky water, and coming out as the lotuses that we are. She is very proud of us. All of these beautiful goddesses are, but they also understand the frustration because it's still around, because some are just very hard-headed. And then that's where Kali comes in, and we have the Nine of Swords. Heavy projection energy, because somebody or somebodies don't want the bodies to be uncovered. And I don't mean like, well, shit, maybe I do. There might be a cover-up here. But when I was just saying that, you know, it's like, oh, they know where the bodies are buried, right? The evidence, right? They know where to find the proof, right? That's what I meant, but I'm getting something else right now, but I'm not gonna, oh, I'm very sick in my stomach right now. So some of you might be experiencing these feelings. I don't like this. I mean, these people are not sleeping at night. They are, it's like they're in a daze of their own making, but they don't realize that, right? So, I'm looking at the Eight of Wands right here now. The Eight of Wands with the Four of Wands and the Three of Wands. As I feel like, and then the Seven of Swords with the Seven of Wands. So yeah, this is why the Sun is here. And the Seven of Cups here. This could be a group of people, the Seven of Cups, a lot of people. It can also just, you know, it could be just a couple people doing a lot of fucking bullshit, smoke screen, right? To cover this stuff, but that smoke screen is clearing. It's clearing because you have the Seven of Wands. It's like they did psychic surgery on you, right? Like while you were healing, you had psychic surgery done, and all of a sudden the veil was gone and you could see it. Well, the veil already is thinning in this timeline, right? And so there is some swift change happening, which is why this heaviness is here, because they don't want it to happen. It's happening because we are making it happen. We don't have to do anything. Like, we don't have to gather in groups in the woods and like do weird fucking spells and shit. Oh, fuck that. No, we just talk to the God. We just talk to God. We talk to Source. We talk to Creator. We pray. We don't even need like tons of words to pray, because when we pray, God knows what we're praying for before we even get it out. We don't need to be long-winded. He already knows. She already knows, however, whoever you pray to, right? So someone is losing everything while you are getting it back, if that makes sense. That's how this is. But the reason that I want you guys to make sure that you truly are protecting your energy, make sure you're truly protecting your energy. You're aware of where you're focusing, what's feeding your mind, what's feeding your eyes, your 3D eyes and your third eye, and that you're maintaining a pure heart, your heart chakra. Maintaining that, even though it's open, don't be jaded by how you feel, because these feelings are not yours, if that makes any sense. Because remember, everything is a reflection. If you go back and listen to that hermetic hug of a reading I did, the law of vibration is significant, and the law of cause and effect. And this whole reading here is the law of cause and effect. And this is spiritual surgery without anesthesia for the karmics. Why somebody I mean, I get it. I'm so sad. And I'm sorry for the energy right now. We'll change it. I think my cat just like dropped out of the ceiling. It's fine. We were the key, right? We didn't know we were the key, but now we know that we were the key, and they've lost the key. So, I mean, you know the sense of feeling when like if you lock your keys in the car or you get locked out of your house, like it's a little bit of a, oh shit, right? Because then you know you got to pay to have somebody come fix it, or it's just a big issue. Well, just think, every single key, you were able to pick a lock, but you didn't realize you were doing it because you are the magician, right? They're not. Like I said, these people couldn't manifest their way out of a paper bag. So I already feel better. It's already lifting. Fuck. You guys, that was really fucking heavy. There's so much. You guys, and you have to take this how this resonates, and you know your story best, right? Like, you know what's gonna fit and you know what's not. Please do not worry, right? Don't. I mean, just keep your normal level of worry. Some of you may need to work on that, but make sure you live every day here in a state of love, in a state of compassion, in a state of grace, right? Because all this bull crap is just residual, like it's residual flux, right? Like, but you have to remember, like, you've got to let it out, right? You may feel it and just acknowledge it for what it is. So that's why it's important to check in, like DCIs, a daily check-in with your team, because then you'll know. You know your new baseline, right? You're protecting your peace. That's protecting your gift, right? That's protecting your power, because yes, your compassion and your empathy and your huge heart, that's a huge power, because you are medicine for the world. That's no joke. Like, you can heal worlds, all right? You can, collective. You are needed. You are so needed. That's why it's so heavy, okay? Look at my guardians here. These are my hellhounds, right? Now, if they would go lay down. They go to the groomer. I'm so excited. They're getting their hair done, just like me. So make sure to do DCI, like daily check-ins with your teams, so that you can regulate and just kind of stay current on energies, right? And then you get used to it, and you can say, oh, that's not mine, bye. I'm not carrying that anymore. I did that for too long. I'm gonna let that go, because that ain't my problem. You could have healed, but you didn't. So now you get to carry the load. And the thing is, it's like, this is nothing. Like, it's gonna get so much worse for them. They have no idea. Oops. So anyways, they wanted me to record that message. Just so you understand. The first one that came out though, I loved. I had the sun and the moon together, and that is such a beautiful picture of healing. That's balancing the masculine and the feminine. It's going in and balancing emotion, you know, and fear, and recognizing faith. And then also healing that, you know, the masculine side of you too, where you might be a little bit hyper independent or trying to do too much, or, you know, like you are taking and you're balancing that the delicate realm of masculine and femininity, right? So, but that was confirmation. Somebody was like, fuck, we don't want that to get out. That it's such a delicate, it's a delicate ecosystem to balance the masculine and the feminine energy. I think the 7 of Wands came out, the 8 of Cups, and then the sun and the moon. You are an amazing vessel, period, okay? Because you balanced and harnessed the energy, the focus, the power, the drive of the sun with the mystery, the emotion, the faith over fear, the, you know, the unseen. You balance that together into one beautiful package, all right? Because internally, the feminine is what dreams. The feminine is the dreamer, and the masculine energy is the builder. And then externally, like the queen will build and the king will protect. It's amazing. So that's why I think these powerful goddesses are here. Like, they're doing their thing, but they want you to understand, like, this is what you've overcome. And to be honest, I don't think very many could even possibly comprehend what we've been through. That's why we've been just doing this by ourselves. And that was the point. Because when it comes time for the show to start, we had no supporting characters. That's God. That's God. So, you are a bunch of badasses. And I'm so glad that you're here in this family. Right? We are just a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful lights for this new world, for this consciousness. So, yes, there may be quite a few towers happening, but trust that those were towers that were intended for you. It's giving off, they're falling in the graves that they dug for you. So, yeah, you're starting a new journey. This is gorgeous. So, you're starting a new journey with the moon at the bottom of it. Sure you are. You're like, I don't know where I'm going. The moon and the tower. This is really scary for somebody. And I feel like they're trying to hide something. Like they're hiding this tower is happening. They're hiding that a tower is happening, collective. Well, it's not going to be easy to hide. The Ace of Swords. I speak the truth. I'm using a Halloween deck because why not? It's the week of Halloween. The Ace of Truth, the Ace of Truth, the Ace of Swords. Yeah, they're trying to hide that this is happening because collective, again, they were God's gift, remember? But it doesn't look like it now. And I'm staring here at the Ten of Pentacles. That's why they're trying to hide this tower. They're losing everything. So what they're trying to do, and in my guess would be they are trying to summon or do, you know, just ungodly things. The world, it's over. They're still trying. They just haven't got the memo that the world card's fallen, right? Like, no, it's over, but they just keep trying. They're trying to do anything and everything. And I get a sense of like, they're just trying to save anything. Like, I think they know they can't save the family. They can't save their finances because everything's being cut off. What is this? The Four of Pentacles. Yeah. They're scared now because how are you stable? That's what they want to know. How did you do it? How are you still standing with everything we've thrown at you? Also, I think you were like ahead of the game the whole time. You might not have even known you were ahead of the game. I think at this point you do, but you're still going to find more out and you're going to find out how ahead of this game you really were because they did not expect that. They did not in any way, shape, or form. So, again, that's their problem. It's not our problem, right? We are onto this new world. We are helping heal and move forwards. Let's get some motivation to move into our reading. What does this collective need to know? After that beautiful introduction, yeah, just take a few deep breaths. Sometimes that's the only thing you can do, collective, and it just recenters you and it refocuses you and it heals it, right? It lets it go. So dance like everyone else can go fuck themselves. So Spirit really is just wanting you to have a good time, to let go of bullshit, not care, and that's what we're doing. So yay for you. High five. High five. Once you start laughing, you start healing and stop stressing over shitty as fuck people. Your brain speaks total fuckery unless you turn your soul on. Again, that makes me think somebody is literally having a breakdown or they are going to end up in, you know, a straitjacket. It's giving One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, except they're not the mastermind, right? So again, dance like everyone can go fuck themselves. Don't cut yourself off from joy. Don't worry what other people think of us. Just take a moment today to look around and silently tell everyone to go fuck themselves. Because once you start laughing, you start healing. If you aren't ready to laugh at what's going on, then laugh at something else. The internet is filled with ridiculous shit. Laugh at that. Call up your best friend who you trust to make fun of your problems in that loving, brutal way that they do. Just start laughing. You don't have anything to lose. And then stop stressing over shitty as fuck people. The vast majority of our time spent in strife and stress is simply because we are stressing over shitty people. If you catch yourself thinking about a shitty person, take a moment and think about an awesome human. If you're gonna spend time crawling up other people's asses, it might as well be someone awesome. And then the last card here, your brain speaks total fuckery unless you turn your soul on. A human brain left unattended doesn't shut down. It goes berserk with bullshit thoughts that turn into bullshit actions. Ego will do its job of judging, separating, and accumulating things to define who you are without any help from you. But the soul needs your attention to be heard over your loud ass ego. There's a reason most truly successful people meditate, read inspiring books, focus on gratitude, and are of service to others in some way, shape, or form. This turns their soul to the on position. And that makes them way better leaders, problem solvers, and functional humans. It also makes them more fun to be around. Turn your fucking soul on. Watch what you're watching, watch what you're reading, watch what you're hearing. You are what you eat, you are what you see, right? So that's how your brain thinks. So feed it nourishing things. View things that are pleasant, right? And then just laugh. Because you can't skip the fucking struggle. We've already discussed this. The only way to get through something is to go through it, right? Like you can't cut around it. Oh, and then maybe you just need to shake your booty. Which again supports the dancing. So like that's how we get through things, right? And some of you, that might be how you are going to change the world, is because you have a great sense of humor, or you do laugh at yourself, or you use comedy to get through anything. And you know, most of us, when we're going through something, when the initial shock is over, we do use humor, right? I mean, we do, just, I do anyways. But that's also part of our powerful gift, because we can take any situation, no matter how bad, and we can still see the good, right? That's not normal at all. So, all right, what else do we got? Oh geez, these cards just keep falling out of the box. Oh my gosh, they're just going everywhere. I hope you're having a good day. What day is it? Wednesday. It is Wednesday. You know what's funny? That first message, oh my God, I just thought of this because it's the 29th and that's 11. And when I was doing this and when I was clarifying Santa Muerta, I looked at my clock and it said 11:27. And I was like, okay, well 11 and then 2 and 7 is 9. That's 911. Yeah, like it's an SOS situation for somebody, not you collective, but it's an SOS situation for somebody. Somebody is not happy at all. Now I'm looking at 7-Eleven. They've been doing something 24/7. Their doors are open like 7-Eleven. Just kidding. If you know what that song is from, we should be friends. Little shoot. Ah, dancing. All right. What is the current energy here? I wanna shoot, baby. We should be friends. Harmony. Harmony. Number 6. What's the obstacle here? This is, balance. This is union. This could be lovers. Take it how it resonates. That's too many. I feel like you are a survivor. You're a victor in something, so you are in harmony with yourself. It was you in soul and spirit. Now you're in harmony. So you might be calling in a love partnership. You might be calling in your tribe. Might be time for them to show up. Right now you're probably finding them online, which is okay. As long as we collectively come together and are respectful. Yeah. So the Four of Cups here, somebody is sad. The obstacle here with harmony is somebody is in a I feel left out FOMO. They realize they missed the best thing ever. Maybe they chose a karmic over you. Like they're seeing what's really happening. They, like the blinders might have come off. And they like, you are so detached from them. Like you've closed the door, God's closed the door. Like there's no way in for them. And they're sitting back on their haunches looking at it like, gosh, I was an ass. Yeah, you were. Because now you have beautiful things coming in and they don't get to go where you're going, right? It's not your problem. Advice. Yeah, awareness. Your third eye is popping. Your intuition is like so on point. It scares the shit out of fucking people. In fact, I think you may not even know how accurate you are, but it's gonna scare the fuck out of people. So the advice is to continue to be like kind of in a Seven of Wands position where you are just, you are on higher ground. You can see things you have a different perspective, right? You are aware of optics and how things appear, but they don't. That's not really how they're appearing. It's like things don't always appear. They're not as they seem, but you're also not forcing it to be exposed. You're just trusting in source and the outcome. Like you can see evil, you can smell evil, you can smell it, sense it, feel it, see it, and that's how you're able to protect yourself, right? Yeah, because this devil energy here, they're losing everything. So they're not grounded. They don't have a firm foundation, right? Because they were not able to kick it into gear. Like isn't there a saying about like the devil, idle hands are a devil's playground? It's the same thing. Isn't that a saying? Right? So these idly, like, they're chained to him because of their idle hands. Which means they thought this was solid. Hey, I can do whatever I want because guess who's protecting me? Bitch. No. He's a fucking liar. That's the only thing he never lied about. So they're finding that out. So that's this energy here, right? And now you've done so much on your own, they can't get to you, all right? You're blowing past this energy. Like I said in a reading not too long ago, you chose wisely. Here's the Seven of Cups, and you are winning over this. There's your triumph, right? And then here we have the Nine of Swords. They're struggling. They're fucking terrified of you, collective. Why? Because you planted the right seeds. The Seven of Pentacles. They thought they were planting the right seeds because they sure the fuck invested everything. They bet the whole ranch that they could take you down and walk into this harvest. Oh my God. There it is again. You guys, there might be something uncovered about. Maybe somebody passed and they're hiding it, or they're trying to keep it a secret, because this Nine of Pentacles could be, fuck, especially with this energy here. You know, it's giving greed, pride, gluttony, like they've done too much, they did it too often, and this passing was a result of that. But they don't want you to know that because they're still trying to access your power. And there's the Five of Cups, an emotional loss. Yeah. Whatever this is, collective, you have beautiful blessings coming in. They do not. I think at this point, anything goes. You know your story. There could be some sort of fraud. There could be something that's been hidden, or cause of death hidden, because they don't want to admit, right, that maybe they've done too much black magic, or maybe they've done too many things to stop you, that it's causing people to fall like flies around them, because that's how it starts, right? Yeah, see, my dogs are crazy. I'm onto something, because a hit dog will holler, right? He looks like the Scream mask. You're such a happy puppy, though. So collective, you don't need to worry about anything, right? You don't. Okay, dogs, I'm going to lock you out. I'm sorry not to raise my voice, but they're spirits. Let the dogs fucking go. We're done. Nope, we're done. We're done. Nope, we're done. Back off. Go. Not doing it anymore. No. This is my fucking house. I'm sorry. I shouldn't say that. But I can feel it. Yep, bye. Bless you. So, like, they know where the bodies are buried. What the fuck? You guys, oh my God. This is the problem. I see things, right? I see things. I don't want to dig into that right now. I might have to do another reading about, okay. I will do another reading on that here. I mean, this is terrible. To any of you that this might resonate with, I'm terribly sorry. Is this Debussy? Oh my God, sorry, hold on. I think I skated to this song. Maybe. I think it is. Used to be a song for United Airlines a long ass time ago. But I'm telling you. Okay. Something bad happened. It wasn't an accident. I'm so dizzy. Like, this is gonna shock you. Whatever this is, collective. Like, I think you have an inkling, you have a feeling, but it's difficult to fucking believe. I can't even say what I'm seeing. My head feels weird. It's like, I don't know if somebody was hit to they fell and they hit their head. They didn't fall, like they were pushed. Pushed to the... Somebody did not die. Someone did not pass away from natural causes. Now I'm feeling fraud. I'm feeling insurance fraud, like life insurance fraud. I'm feeling, what do you call that? Like bribery? Yeah, like coercion, bribery. Like they knew people in places to cover their butts on things. I'm gonna have to do a reading on this later. But collective, whatever is happening, you're out of the woods, okay? You are trusting in source that things will be revealed when when it's the right time, right? Because see, disruption 16, it's a tower. There's towers left and right here. But you guys, like, I honestly feel like you are so protected right now. You don't need to worry, right? But there are so many towers that you avoided that are all colliding at once. And maybe that's like that, because like the dizziness is gone. So I must be right. I must be saying something right. I don't want to, I'm not saying that I'm done reading that energy. I just don't want to read that energy right now. My Lanta. Oh, that's funny. Oh, where did I put them? Hold on a minute. Let me see something. I don't know if they're in here or not. Okay, so yesterday, I had this download that someone's setbacks are being made public, right? No matter how hard they've tried, like it is just going to be complete and utter exposure. Like they will be stripped in public, right? Like it's like they're going to be naked in the center of like town square. And then there was just an energy of like darkness or death, right? And this first song that came on, like, cause I had just my round mound of sound playing music, and George Jones, I think he's George Jones, right? Like the Rhinestone Cowboy dude. I think he was the Rhinestone Cowboy. He Stopped Loving Her Today. That song came on. This next song that came on was The Night the Lights Went Out in Georgia. And it's like the girl shot this person, right? And it's something about like she never misses when she aims her gun, which I took. And then the third song was The Devil Went Down to Georgia. So, it just gave an energy of Knight of Wands in reverse, Knight of Cups in reverse, King of Cups in reverse, the King of Wands in reverse, possibly the Queen of Wands in reverse, like a couple, a group, a coven, whatever you want to say. But it was like heartaches are heroes when their pockets are full. So like when they're so gullible and they believe, like they're so in this dark energy that they're very easy to manipulate, right? That's how they keep them. That's how they keep spiraling lower and lower and lower. It's just like Boulevard of Broken Dreams, but like in a fucked up way. So they just keep thinking, oh, well, I'm going to have the money, so I'm going to do this. I'm going to have the money. I'm going to do this. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming, right? Oh my God, you guys, I just got something that said transaction approved. I'm not even kidding. It was for dog food, but like, they're going to have the money. Transaction approved. You guys are going to have money. They are not. All right. Their pockets are going to be emptied. And then there's a flaw in every corner when you're trying to get home. You see this coming a mile away. So whatever you are thinking or whatever your suspicions are, no matter how hard it is to believe, implausible, like difficult to believe, yeah, it's going to be like, you're going to look back on this and be, years from now and be like, let me tell you a story. Or it might be on a TV show. Like shit, you might be an episode of Dateline. Who knows? Let me tell you a story. And then it's going to be like, they're going to be like, is this true? And you'll be like, I don't know. It's up to you or to believe it or not. And in your heart, you're going to be like, yes, it's fucking true. It's like ridiculous. It's going to be like that show on HBO. It's Florida, man. If you haven't seen it, highly encourage you to watch it. There's one where there was like a witch went after a mermaid or something. Just watch it. All right. Spirits, clarify harmony here. Oh my gosh. Let me tell you a story. Peace. Peace and harmony. I can't make it up. The energy around you right now is one. You are ready to welcome in happiness and stability in your tribe because you have healed. Obstacle here with discontent and boredom. Deep knowing and building blocks. Yeah, right? You get the game. You understand, or at least to this point, you understand what you understand, and you've used that to rebuild what was taken from you, right? Like your tower fell, whatever it was, and you rebuilt it. And now, deep thinking, like you focus your mind on what matters, not bullshit that you can't control, right? So again, it's like you are detached, but you're not. That's a number 7 here. So we have 10s, 5, 7, and 10 here. Double threes. Threes are significant right now, but that's growth, so that would make sense. 10s are endings, so obviously, like you're the brick wall they're running into. You're a brick wall that they're running into. So deep knowing, you just trust. You are trusting in source right now, and that's it. Like you trust your intuition and you trust in source. That's all you got to do. That's how you lead this revolt, right? And it's revolting to others because it's that you vibe so high that toxic energies can't even tolerate being around you. The advice here with awareness. Yeah, the why. You're grounded in God. You don't have to question your intentions, nor does he. You're aware, which means you see through people. So if somebody comes back, you know, glory days, I've healed, I'm better. Sit the fuck down. No, you haven't. You did not do the healing. Here's why you're here. You're aware. Oh, you're so aware. Yeah, I can't. All that glitters. All that glitters. You see through it. Firm foundation in the reverse and temptation. Yeah, it's like a drug addict. They'll say anything to get money. They'll say anything to get a fix, right? You see through it. You don't, you know, if the dog bites you the first time, it's the dog's fault. If it bites you the second time, it's your own goddamn fault. You don't want it. You don't want it around you. And you are standing on higher ground and protecting your energy. Chaos and conflict. This is where they like to live, and you have risen above it. It's like you gravitated right above and past it. Yeah, a change in the wind and the fates. You're trusting in it. So, Spirit just wants you to dream. Imagine. Again, new beginnings. Page of Cups energy. New book, first chapter. Imagine. Dream big, right? What's happened to you is going to be difficult to believe. Make your ending even more difficult to believe. As big as you dream, they will deliver something bigger. Believe in fucking miracles. Believe in fucking miracles, right? Yes, right. Okay. I'm so excited I get my hair done this week. Oh, and I get to go to a Halloween party for my brother, like in his little long-term care facility. I'm gonna help him make animal balloons. Like, he had so many strokes. Like, he was so, I mean, it was a it's been very touch and go for a couple years, but like, we've seen so much change and help, like, or change in how he is helping himself, right? And we try to get things for him to work on dexterity and things, and because we also understand there's a point, like, you know, you're not gonna recover past, right? And with strokes, there is, like, you know, this timeline, you want it by this timeline, this is about all that's going to be able to be recovered. Like, we're not fighting that. Like, we get the restrictions and the limitations, but you guys, he's doing so well, and he likes to make animal balloons, and so he's teaching me how to make animal balloons. Even him not being able to really use one side of his body is better. He's better than I am, and I have better dexterity. I'm like, fuck. I'm like in the process. I'm gonna take my nails off too, because like they pop them too. It's helping me get over my fear of balloons popping. Oh, I just don't like that. But also, he was like, I have some like red, white, and blue balloons left over from like Labor Day. And I was like, no, it's Halloween. We're not using that. So I got like purple, orange, and black balloons. It's going to be like fun. It's going to be a fun experience, I think. Hopefully it's like, well, it's all inside. So I guess weather doesn't matter, but I guess it doesn't matter. So you, collective, hopefully have some fun plans for Halloween, or you just hand out, I don't know, where, you know, if you hand out candy, if that's something that you guys do, or maybe you guys have little like driveway powwows. We used to do that too. Like, this year though, I'll be with my brother, and then I think I'm gonna like go out. There's a volleyball game too that night. So, you know, it's very interesting how my social calendar is like, it's just so different, but it's so enjoyable. Because I am, like you, protecting my peace, right? Okay, what do I want to do? Samhain might be significant, Halloweenish, Halloween time. Like somebody, like I'm getting the energy of like whatever was done, like last year on Samhain, maybe somebody did something and it didn't work, and now it's over, like they're coming to collect, right? So the tower, right? I don't know, that just popped into my head because Halloween, take it how it resonates. I'm just saying what comes into my head. Let's use this deck. This is a horror deck too. Ooh, the Empress, folks. You guys, I can't even make it up. Look at that. Yes. Look at you, baddies. You finally stepped into it, didn't you? You finally believed who you are. Yeah, oh my gosh. The Empress and the Ace of Pentacles. The Empress and the Ace of Pentacles. Oh, these smell good. It's like one minute you love things, and then the next minute you question it. Like, that's over. You are the true testament. That's all you're the true testament. The Queen of Swords, the true testament, the Queen of Swords. And the Lovers. Is this now, could we have any more of a crazy reading? It went from like death to love, like geez Louise. This is the Fool to the Hero. This is like the endings, you know, but I think in some way, shape, or form, your whole life, endings were never weird for you because you always welcomed endings and chaos because that's where you thrived, and you made new beginnings quickly. It was an easy transition for you to make. I think now you just have a greater, like a broadband, like a wider understanding of transformations, rebirths, transitions. I think that is something that maybe made you weird, not in a bad way, but just, you just saw things differently your whole entire life, but you were around people that never could. But now you're the underdog. Like, it's incomprehensible, really. That's what I mean. Like, tell me a story. You really... You never had to heal anything. That was the biggest lesson for you. Yeah, you had wounds, but they weren't yours. They were projections, and they were inflicted upon you because of the weaknesses in those around you in an attempt to keep you from understanding that you were always the light. So now you're allowing yourself to remember that. Yeah, it's fucking powerful. You love, you hate. You love, you hate it, right? Spirituality is great. This is super fun. Oh, I love that streetlights go out when I'm around. Oh, I love that I can sense energy. Oh, look at how many synchronicities. Look at the numbers. And then you're like, go through the shadows and you're learning and you're like, I fucking hate it. This is fucking, what the fuck, God, right? Why? What am I supposed to learn? And then you have more connection and the synchronicities are more powerful. And then you are in tune with you and source. And it's fucking amazing. It is. It's like, yeah. Slow and steady wins the race. The Five of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles. You will have a story to fucking tell. Write a book, write a movie, write a song. These are the Eight of Pentacles. Whatever you are fucking doing, keep doing. You are no longer being worked over. You are working on becoming just amazing. Like, you already are amazing, but like whatever you're perfecting or you just started, like, this is the continue it. Like, you're on the right path. Keep going. The Magician and the Queen of Cups. It's you and Source, dude. You are literally manifesting miracles together. It doesn't get any better than that. And of course that's a threat. That's a threat. Lucy doesn't like that. That's a huge fucking threat. That's why he weaponized so many people against you. Well, he didn't weaponize them. They were just really easy to hook. Like hook, line, and sinker, right? I mean, he's a salesman, so you should watch the movie Weapons. All right, back to this. Clarify peace, please. What do we have for peace? Judgment. Judgment. With the Magician at the bottom of the deck. The Knight of Wands in the reverse. Anytime they try to do anything reckless, instant return, instant consequence, and it's severe. because you are in a relationship of manifesting and healing the world with source. So the minute Mr. Flashy Pants or Ms. Flashy Pants comes in, the Knight of Wands in the reverse, and tries to do something fucking stupid, boom, judgment. Five of Swords. Somebody did not clearly understand what win at all costs means, or by any means. They be finding out. There is no spirit left in that flesh suit. Discontent and boredom here is the obstacle. I'm hearing Bueller. Page of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, Seven of Cups. Deep knowing, building blocks, discontent and boredom. Page of Wands. Yeah, you are detached from something, and because you have let go of something, it's leaving room for beautiful things to come in, right? So there is energy, or there is a message coming in here. The Seven of Cups here, like, this is just, I think, all the bullets that you dodged and all the beautiful blessings that are coming from those, right? Because we have the wheel here, and this is that deep knowing. You are now understanding. You are now understanding everything that you've gone through, and now you have the ability and the energy to block and see, like Neo in that scene where he's just doing this, right? You know, but I mean, way cooler. Like, half of my spine's titanium. Give me a fucking break. So illusions aren't really an issue for you. You see through them, okay? Why? Because you know that goodness is right around the corner. And there it is. This is that cup. This is the Ace of Cups, the chalice coming out of the clouds with, you know, God's hand. Like, here, bitch, right? So, yeah. And I just think when you let go, it's like the law of attraction. People forget the backhand of that. Like, yes, you have to wish for it, and you have to be in a vibrational level and frequency to attract it and maintain it, but you also have to let it go. Because if you try to force it, or you focus on it too much, it's like it's never gonna come. It's like watching a pot. It's never gonna, it's like when you watch it, it takes forever to boil. Like, what is that, a watch pot never boils? Or maybe a witch cauldron never boils, but it's gonna fucking boil real quick. Advice here with the Magician, and why? I just think you have options coming in. What is this here? King of Wands. Look at you. Standing on business, confidence, power, intelligence, passion, energy. I mean, you are magnetic. Gender doesn't matter, okay? It's like you know how to navigate all these distortions, right? And that knowledge is priceless. And now this energy here knows who to protect, knows who not to protect, knows the moves to make, is very guarded, is very protected, very sexy, very smart, very powerful. And when this energy, feminine or masculine, chooses to protect or to help someone, that's a wonderful side to be on. This is not somebody you want as an energy. And that's you, collective. With the King of Swords underneath it. Did I not say distorted truths? There's no question now. You are a fucking threat. You're a threat to anything that walks in the darkness. There's the Queen of Swords and the Knight of Swords. There could be a union here, harmony, right? whatever this is, there's a message coming, and it's not going to miss. It's going to hit right where it needs to hit, when it needs to hit. It's never wrong. It will fight. It will break through. It will find a way. Determined. Sometimes maybe a little like reckless, ruthless. I mean, this is fast movement. Again, though, when you just let go and let God, that's Big Mike. Defending you, protecting you. I mean, you're always ahead of the game. You're always ahead of the game with the Six of Cups at the bottom of the deck. What is firm foundation in the reverse here with temptation? You're a fucking fortress. You're powerful. Oh my goodness, somebody is not. We have a King of Pentacles in the reverse with the Two of Pentacles in reverse and the Ten of Swords. And the Three of Swords. You guys, I'm not kidding when I say that there might actually be BODIES found, or the truth about BODIES. Somebody's losing it all. Somebody is losing it all. The King of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. There is no balance coming in. This person has nothing. This person is empty as fuck. Greedy, manipulative, narcissistic, evil. Will do anything. Will do anything. The Ten of Swords, the Three of Swords. They are losing everything because they trusted the wrong energy. This is a tornado of chaos, conflict, destruction, pain, heartache. And I mean, they're going from easy street to Skid Row. They are on the streets right now. And they're going to sit and try to manifest their way. Two of Swords to the Queen of Pentacles here. They want to block you. They don't want you to be able to make any choices, the right choices to bring in abundance so that you can expand. But guess who they're going to run into? Justice. And then we have the Four of Wands in the upright with the Four of Pentacles and the Empress and the Six of Wands and the fucking Ten of Cups. I pitied a fool who fucks with a queen, let alone an empress. It looks great for you, collective. What did I say? You need to imagine, oh, look at that. There's your milk and honey. This is a time for nap, relaxation, rest. That's restoration. When you detach, when you rest, when you allow yourself to do that, beautiful things come in. You heal. That's what brings things in, because you heal, it clears out space so you can put all this abundance. Eight of Swords to the Ace of Cups to the World. You need to not allow yourself to trick yourself back into thinking it's not going to come. Stay positive, stay happy. Don't be fear, don't be afraid. I just hear spirit guides going, are you afraid of us? Don't be afraid of us. Like there could be travel here in your, I just feel like the Three of Pentacles, the Lovers, the Two of Cups, and the Two of Wands. Somebody sees you as their future. The Nine of fucking Cups and the Ace of Wands to the Three of Cups to the Eight of Pentacles. This is your kingdom spouse. This is your future. This is your, we're changing the world together. This is life-changing. Again, do not force it to be romantic. Do not. It could be you choosing yourself, expanding and building on the relationship you have with spirit, which is bringing in like a best friend, right? Or your soul family. And maybe this is a business partner, and maybe you will travel and you will do great things. Okay. It could blossom into something, but it's not, I don't think whoever this person is, you have to take it how it fits. You have to take it how it resonates, because just the energy of the cards is nothing but growth and love, support, protection, truth, honesty, balance. Okay, balanced masculine, feminine, true intention, pure intention. This is what builds solid foundations. This is how change happens, because the change that happens from this foundation, from this energy, is permanent. Well, I mean, as permanent as change can be, because change is the only constant, right? But it's a change for the better. So however this manifests into your life, however it comes in, let it. Enjoy it. Be happy. Dance, sing, play, be silly, okay? I don't necessarily think for all of us it's going to come in as a love interest, right? But I do think it could possibly blossom into something. But it will happen organically. But whoever you are coming into union with, this is not somebody you know already. And whoever this person is, this is protection. This is support. This is on every level support. Like, you will be so overjoyed emotionally. Mentally, you'll be so happy to have somebody on your level, but not just one person, right? You'll have a person, but you're going to be, this person is going to help you expand, and you're going to help this person expand, and you're going to have people around you that are all kind of on the same wave, and you're going to be amazed at how you all grow together. Like, just, it's going to feel so foreign to you, but it's not going to feel foreign. It's going to be amazing. Oh my goodness, collective. Difficult to believe. That's all I can say. Yeah, 5 of Swords, the 7 of Swords, the Death card. Somebody is terrified, the 9 of Wands, because they know what's happening. The minute this offer or this person comes into your life, the Knight of Cups to the 10 of Pentacles. What is this? The Ace of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, the 10 of Pentacles. That's it. It could be a piece of evidence. Shit, whoever brings you knowledge of this, like, you could be getting a visit from a law official. I know this is just insane. It's going all over the place. But there is something that is just going to explode. And it is going to be like the fire and the flame of a hot air balloon for you, collective, that just takes you up. It's like overnight success, kind of. I mean, even though we know it's not overnight success, but we have the 4 of Cups here to the 6 of Swords and the Moon. Yeah, this is going to be a surprise for you. Okay, so just be happy. But it's going to elevate you, this 9 of Pentacles energy. It's going to end this warfare, this ego-based bullshit, childish conflict, whack-a-mole energies, okay, around you. But at the same time that this drops or this occurs, it's like the cell door being locked for those who were coming against you, right? Oh, you're so protected. You're so loved. I'm very hot. I have a hot flash right here, and like I feel it kind of in my back. I feel sort of like lifted. It's kind of like the heat's like rising. Ooh, and now I have like chills. Oh my God, this is divine. This is being protected. Nothing will stop this from coming in. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be beautiful. There's nothing that you need to worry about right now, collective. It's like you have everything you need. You did what you needed to do. The time is now. Just trust. You have to trust. Allow yourself to ride the wave of trust here. Continue to go with the ebb and the flow. Appreciate the ebbs and the flows, right? You have respect for both. Just like your soul and your ego are learning to work as one, you know? Just keep giving yourself grace and compassion, loving yourself, and move forward in that light. You're smart enough to see anything that's not for your greater good, so you don't need to worry about that at all. I feel like that's where people are doubting themselves. You don't need to doubt. Don't doubt. Lord Almighty. I can't wait. I can't wait to see what some of this is. So hopefully there was something in this message that worked for you, that helped you, or that will make your day just a little bit brighter. Confirm, validate, because that's what I'm here for. I think we're gonna end it here. But I love you guys so much. and I will see you in the next video. Mwah.